Bike to Work Day. We do this annually as an event that's hosted by the Metropolitan Washington Council of Governments. And here in Takoma Park, we have 2 pit stops. Right now we're at the one in Old Takoma, and it's been great. The weather's beautiful. We've had, I think, almost 150 folks sign up for this particular pit stop, and have had a steady flow of people coming by, grabbing a t-shirt, grabbing some bike safety swag like lights and reflective doodads, and we also have some breakfast snacks too. This event's a really cool community event. The energy is always really, really good when we are out here, and our staff get up. We met at the office at 5:30 this morning to set things up, but getting out here, seeing people feel excited to be active, diverting their car trips to do bike instead is always really gratifying for our climate goals. But also I've talked to a lot of people who use this day as like the first time that they bike to work. So this day is sort of meant to be an opportunity to practice getting out on the road, feeling more comfortable with that. For that reason and many others, we're just really happy to support it.
I started in 2007 because I had a colleague at work who encouraged me to. It was a pretty far bike ride, 11 miles, and I wasn't sure I could really do it, but then when I started, I realized it really wasn't that hard, and it was a beautiful ride because I was riding up the Potomac River. So
I got tired of sitting on the metro. It was so crowded back when I first started working downtown. It just wasn't fun. At the time I lived in Falls Church, Virginia, realized there were some really great trails to take you right to the city, and just started dabbling in some bike riding and really enjoyed it. So here I am.
I commuted on this route for about 30 or 35 years out to Beltsville. And so I retired a couple of years ago, and so I'm just sort of helping out now as a volunteer. It's sort of part of the support of the community, and especially the bike community, which we talk about in the abstract a lot, but this is sort of a real event to try to support the bike riders and get people energized about biking.
So I've done it off and on probably for the past 10 years. I used to work out in Virginia, and so I would only do it maybe 3 times a year. I'm a school librarian. I've done a lot of the bike to work days, and I'm hoping to get more into it now. And I have 2 kids, so I'm looking into getting an e-bike, but I've been biking recently more because if I have anywhere that I have to go downtown after work, yesterday I had a dentist appointment, and so I rode my bike because it's so much easier to get downtown on a bike than any other way. I really enjoy biking. I like biking when I have a purpose of somewhere to go, like going to work or going somewhere else. Just it's exercise and fun and practical all at once.
I live at the bottom of a very long hill to get up to DC, and this morning it was pretty early, so I admit I took public transit instead of biking to work today, but often I'll take Capital Bike Share to and from the office, which is nice.
it takes a little preparation just to make sure you've got all your stuff together, and it might take a little bit long. I don't know. It's not a big challenge as far as I'm concerned. Just getting up early and getting on the road. Right now, what's a challenge for me is actually, I used to have a ride that was up the Potomac River on a bike path, but now I'm going through the city. So I just have to be a little bit more alert because there's a lot more cars. Yeah, so that's the most challenging part.
The most challenging part in the beginning was how far it was, I would say. The most challenging thing now is that I have 2 kids, and so right now, I have to make sure that my husband can get them any day that I bike to work, which is why I'm hoping to get an e-bike with one of the kid carriers on the back so that it can be something that I'm doing more regularly. I'm doing it sort of sporadically right now. But once I'm able to carry the kids with me as well, then I hope to be doing it more.
Making sure I have enough time to enjoy it, not feel rushed, and also just creating a good routine, going to work, feeling fresh, being ready to go. So just having a good kit for kind of refreshing myself when I get to work, making sure I bike consistently just so it doesn't become challenging, it's easier every time. Yeah, I think just being consistent has been the hardest part, but it's been a fun challenge.
I would say just try it out because it seems like a big thing at first. And then once you do it, usually, at least for me, I realize that it actually isn't that hard. I have to bike up, I go across the park, and so I have to bike up a really steep hill. And when I hadn't done it for a while, I thought, this is going to be really way too hard. And then once I did it, I remembered it, it's not that bad. It only lasts a few minutes. So just trying it once and seeing what it's like, and then hopefully it makes you want to do it more.
It's sort of the feeling that there's the extra time involved, just like getting to work and saying, well, if it takes another half an hour and then you're hot. So it's sort of the timing of that. And the support, you have to sort of support to work. But once you work that out, and people are generally pretty supportive. I mean, once you work that out, inclement weather happens. I was not a year-round bike rider in the coldest weather or really awful weather. And, I did when I could. Those are just a couple of things. But, the extra time was probably one. For a number of people, it's just, can you get to work safely? There's just roads that can become real obstacles that it's like, can't do that. And I was blessed with a bike route, a place that I could bike ride to.
I think it can feel really daunting to people, but using days like today or taking a practice ride on the weekend, like get comfortable with where you're going, take some practice goes at it first before you commit to a 5-mile ride uphill both ways on the coldest day of the year. Make it easy for yourself. Don't push it more than you think you can handle, and take baby steps to get there.
Talk to some friends, and if there are plenty of people who will help, like if you're not sure you can get started, there are people who are willing to actually do a trial run with you, get on a bike and bike with you to work. So I think I would take people up on that, because people are sincerely, helpful and want to get other people biking. So it really isn't that hard. It's just getting started.
First, bike on the weekend. Bike to it, not during a weekday, to find the best route, see how long it takes you, so you can sort of anticipate what's going to happen. So do it on a, in a leisurely way, find a route, and then decide whether it's doable for you.
Like what they call the ABC checklist. So air, brakes, and chain. And so you always want to check the air pressure in your tires before you go out. You want to check the brakes real quick, make sure that the brakes aren't rubbing and that they're stopping the bike good, and check the chain. Give the pedals a quick spin to make sure that the chain is moving smoothly and it's not binding up or bent or something. So,
working to try and make Takoma Park a great place to ride a bike, and we hope that folks will reach out to the planning division with their ideas and their enthusiasm, and hope to see you next year at Bike to Work Day.
I really appreciate Takoma Park supporting the bike riders. We just saw someone who's biking to DC. We've met people they're biking up to Rockville. So it's also great to sort of see how pervasive it is.
Do it, start slow. Don't feel like you have to do it every day. You can do it for a part of your ride. Sometimes I would take the metro like down to Roslyn and ride from there, switch up my route, try different things. So don't be afraid, just go for it. It's awesome.
We have a facility that's a single NHL size at Wheaton that's indoor and open year-round, and then Cabin John Ice Rink has 2 full sheets and a studio rink, which is like a third of the rink size, that's also open year-round. And we run group skating lessons for beginners, for figure skaters, for like a learn to play hockey program, and we're just starting a learn to speed skate program at Wheaton Ice as well. We run summer camps and all kinds of fun events.
We offer a full slate of programming for all levels and ages of tennis player, everything from beginners to regular recreational players. We have league play, we have instructional programs, lessons and clinics. We have have contract time for small groups, seasonal contracts, and we have court rentals for an hour or two.
We've been training here at the Recreation Center since I think 2008, and we really enjoy training here. So we're a traditional Okinawan style, meaning that basically our form, this particular style, was established in Okinawa around the 1940s, but it is based on other styles, as so many martial arts are just based on each other. Specifically, Isshinryu is based on what's called Shoin-ryu and Goju-ryu, for those of you who are familiar with martial arts. Isshinryu means one heart way, so that is kind of philosophy that we bring into our training and you bring into the style. So just as you are fully, with your whole heart, committed and dedicated to training, that is a philosophy that should apply to all aspects of your life. So learning how to be fully committed to martial arts means you can commit, and you can commit to so many other things and achieve many more accomplishments. So when you train in martial arts, it's not only a physical self-defense aspect, there's a mental discipline, there's a spiritual discipline, a spiritual training element to it. So it's just a really great thing to do. Great lifestyle.
Kick shields are used so that we can actually test our strength against something that we don't want to hurt. Obviously, we want to train with each other for a long time. If somebody walks out with hard feelings because they got kicked in the solar plexus and half passed out, they might not come back to train. So we put an air shield in between our body and the person who's training a technique so they get a chance to actually impact something with close to their full force. So we demonstrated front snap kick, which in Japanese is called mageri keage. We demonstrated roundhouse kick, which in Japanese is called mawashigeri. And we demonstrated knee kick, which in Japanese is called hizageri.
We all want to work together, and we change partners throughout our classes so that we have different experiences with different skill levels and skill sets. Also, different size body types, right? You never know if your attacker will be a big person or a small person, or a small person needs to defend from a big person. So we want to make sure that we all rotate partners, different experiences with different body types and skill sets. We want to make sure beginners get time with advanced level karate senseis and vice versa. So we try to change up a lot of the stuff.
Identity Works is a nonprofit that works with underserved populations. We have been working, I have been working at the company for almost 2 years now as a case manager. And I first started out with the Up County Center, and now I work at the Down County Center for the Crossroads Youth Opportunity Center.
DC Retro Jumpers are women who are comprised of about 8 of us who go out into the community and share the joy and preserve the art of double dutch. And we share it with the community. I'm in 4 or 5 after-school programs, so I'm sharing it in the schools, I'm sharing it in the libraries, I'm sharing it in the parks. People can learn how to do this enjoyable sport.
Dance Solutions is a company that I started years ago. But we just simply want to bring dance to the masses, and so we like to call ourselves the Girl Scouts of Dance. So we teach everything and everyone from ages 3 to as old as you want to go. So my oldest dancer so far has been 88, and that's jazz, tap, ballet, lyrical, rhythmic drumming, which you just saw a little piece of, any and everything, Afro beats, modern, everything.
Zumba is a cardio dance fitness format. So it's dancing, fun. It makes your soul, your body, and your mind happy while you're dancing, moving. And burn calories, bring your heart rate up, so it's very beneficiary.
We run things for all ages. So we have classes and programs that are geared specifically for parent and tot and preschool, so for like children ages 5 and under. Then we have a youth ice skating program that's basically ages 6 to 12. We also offer teen and adult programs for beginners up through more advanced skaters. So we have a little bit of everything.
We have all different price points for different levels of commitment. So, it's absolutely, the cost of a tennis racket. In Montgomery County, we have over 300 public tennis courts in the area. So, it's really just tennis racket and ball, and you're out there and you're a tennis player.
Not everybody will teach you how to get into the ropes. I'll show you a technique of how to get in the ropes, how to do little fun little moves. And then even I do partner jumping, which, oh my gosh, my kids really love that, because then they learn team ethics by jumping with a partner. And I always do it with the parents so they can jump with their children. So that's a bonding experience that they don't get anywhere else.
So rhythmic drumming is an exercise activity basically that mixes rhythms and drums, or drum beats and movement. And it's really good for getting your heart rate up. You see, you guys, I'm very sweaty. And it's for people of all ages. It makes your mind think as well as your body work. So like today we did basic rhythms. You know, you don't have to have coordination. You don't have to have, you know, rhythmic styles. It's just about moving, being active, getting your heart rate up, having a fun way to exercise so it doesn't feel so boring.
Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Even if you need to be sitting down, you can still dance. You can still sit down in a chair and move with us. It's just gonna be modified version of it, and I will teach it to the person that needs that. But you still can come and have fun. You don't need to be a professional dancer. You can be a beginner, never danced before in your life, think that you have 2 left feet, but you still can dance.
Within figure skating, there are probably 5 different disciplines that skate between singles. We have a big synchronized skating program in the area that skates at our rinks, ice dance, and pair skating. We have a lot of adults who participate in both hockey and figure skating. Then we've got a hockey program. We have a couple of youth hockey programs that skate out of our rinks. We have high school hockey is very popular in this area, and adult hockey leagues that play as well. And then there are 2 speed skating organizations that skate in this area, and they skate at both of our rinks.
Studies show tennis can add up to 10 years of life, so it's one of the healthiest sports. The social benefits of playing with other people, it's really great. I love it because, you know, I'm not going to get out there and run 3 miles on the treadmill, but you know, you play a set of tennis and you're burning as many calories, but you're having fun while you're doing it.
Karate is actually free for 16 years and up. So 16-year-olds and up can come in, learn karate, come in for a few classes, check it out, see what it's all about. But I started karate in 2012 or 13. I walked in, pair of sweatpants on, didn't know anything about karate, just wanted to check it out, and I've been here for 10 or 11 years since. I never thought I'd be doing it this long, but here I am still doing it. I really enjoy it. Also, it's a good way to relieve stress and make friends. Also a social aspect to karate. I've known Sensei Mary and Chris for 10 plus years, so they're great people. It's a good way to just make new friends and get out some stress and leave your worries at the door. So anybody can come, 16 years old and up. We also have had some folks who are in their 80s come in, and we train to skill levels. There's no contact if you don't want contact. We're very easygoing folks when it comes to teaching karate.
We do case management services. We also have GED services and ESOL classes for clients who need, you know, those services. Case management looks like getting referrals for food, clothing, and just a couple of things for the community. We connect them to those services. For GED, or for people who, you know, come to the country and maybe like a high school diploma at their own country, but they want to get one here for Maryland, and they're able to do that with the classes. Also for ESOL classes, you know, getting better at English, so they're able to do that.
It's really not hard. It's just a rhythm. I call it the Arab technique, but it's really, in layman's term, it's a bunny hop. So it's just like if you're thinking about jumping single rope. So you keep this consistency, correct? And then you move yourself forward. And once you go forward, you're already in the middle of the rope. So if you take that technique and move yourself forward, you're already in the rope. And then the rest of the work is the work of the turners. So as long as you keep your rhythm, you can pretty much do anything. You can do jumping jacks, you can run it in place, but keep the same consistency of rhythm, and then we all happy.
It sharpens your mind because you have to think. It's kind of like doing this all of the time, but just in a dance class. You get increased movement, you get increased self-confidence, just the ability to socialize and have fun with your peers. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits to it. And obviously the health, because if you don't move, you'll lose your ability to move. So you definitely got to stay active.
Today, I was just trying to demonstrate a little bit of what we do during the whole hour of class. Mostly today, we had mostly Latin rhythms. The good thing about Zumba is that it's all over the world. So we have rhythms from all over the world. You can find a class right here at the Recreation Center. So you can just register online at the Recreation Center.
If you're just looking to do it recreationally, it's very inexpensive. The group lesson programs, the lesson fees include skate rental, and they also include a pass to come to 6 or 9 public skating sessions during that series for free. So it ends up being very affordable to do the group lessons. We also have public skating sessions every day, 7 days a week at both facilities. So that's a great time to just come and get some exercise.
I would say check out our website, weentennis.org. You can check out all the programs that we have. We have year-round programming that we offer in 6-week sessions. So look for a beginner clinic. It'll teach you all the ropes, the basics. Go ahead and check that out and get signed up for a class.
Today we gave a demonstration where we just wanted to provide an overview of what you might learn if you were to come and train with us. It just gave, and it doesn't even nearly cover everything that we do, but it's just to give everyone a flavor of how we train, what we train, and how it applies and why we train that way.
I might be kind of an outlier because I've been doing karate in one form or another for 75% of my life. I think that karate has given me a lot of focus, physical fitness, a sense of peace. It's really the only thing that keeps me in the gym because I want to get stronger so that I can do my karate better. But it can be a great outlet for stress. It can be a great place to kind of augment any kind of mindfulness training that you're doing. You have to be very mentally present if someone is throwing a punch at you and you forget to block. It's not their fault if they hit you in the face. It's kind of because you didn't move or you didn't block. So you have to be aware, you have to be alive in the moment to train. And I would recommend it for anyone. I think anyone can benefit from it regardless of their fitness level, age, where they're coming from in life. There's a way to get something out of karate.
Just type in Takoma Park Isshinryu Karate. So I don't know if you can see the badge here, but it's Isshinryu Karate. Also, it's in the quarterly newsletter. Come in and it's on the board up here or on the Takoma Park Rec Center website is on there too. Just type in Takoma Park Recreation Center. We'll be on there. And anyone at the office can help you find us.
We direct at the Crossroads Different Opportunity Centers. We have different programs. So our program directly, we work with youth, but there's also programs for families as well. So we serve 13 to 25, and then after that, once they age out, they go to a different part of the program.
My website is www.dcretrojumpers.com. My email is doubledutchforfun@gmail.com.
You guys can check out Dance Solutions at www.dncsol.com. And of course, people can call us at 443-484-3771. Currently, we are in Takoma Park, obviously, but we're in Montgomery County, Frederick County, Howard County, Carroll County, Baltimore County, Baltimore City. So we're pretty much everywhere. DC, going into Virginia, PA. So if you want us in your area, definitely just reach out. We are expanding. Like I said, the Girl Scouts of Dance. We bring dance to you.
I would love sharing my passion with everybody, and anybody who wants to smile and dance and have fun with me, welcome.
It's a good cardio workout. It's very good on core strength. Everyone thinks of legs when they think of skating, but it works a lot of your core and your upper body actually to just have that control. For kids, just like any sport, it's teaching them goal setting and time management and a little bit of self-discipline in training and learning new skills. I think all youth sports have those benefits with them.
We're here to play. This is the 15th annual Play Day. It's September 23rd, 2023. It's a rainy day, but we don't mind because we're playing inside at Takoma Park Middle School today.
I'm just having a great time playing, watching the kids play, and being at the front table and greeting people.
Pat and I shared goals of bringing play to the world, really connecting communities through play.
So pretty much I help Pat and Let's Play America for organizing events like today, all the day-to-day activities, managing the website, coordinating board meetings, coordinating volunteers, making sure everything runs smoothly on a day-to-day basis.
It feels great when I play, and I love to see others play as well. So coming to Play Day, you get to see people playing all kinds of activities, people of all ages, new friends are made, new friendships. You see old friends, you play with family, you play with people you've never played before. It's just awesome.
The best part is the children. I mean, sometimes I suggest things for them to try, but most of the time they're just running up and they're grabbing things and putting them on and throwing them off. And when they look in the mirror, it's just fantastic. And people have been very kind. Almost everything is donated. People will come over and drop things at Pat's house. And we have purses, we've got pirate hats and pirate patches and dress-up princess stuff. We have quite a large variety of things.
We're here playing Let's Play Day. This is our second time playing this event. It was a lot of fun when we did it back in February, and we're really excited to be back here again.
Our mission is our new tagline, which is connecting communities through play. We are striving to encourage and inspire people all over the world to play, and we started right here in Takoma Park, Maryland, when I founded the Play Committee in 2009.
Originally, I was trying to get SSL hours, but I'm actually enjoying my time here with the kids. I feel like I'm making a pretty big impact here, so I do enjoy my time here, yeah.
This is one of my drum students, Marie. Marie, how long have you been taking lessons?
I've been taking lessons for about 5 years. I started with drums and I take vocal lessons as well.
It was published by Starbright Books, this wonderful independent woman-owned publishing house headed by Deborah Shine, and she does a lot of her books in bilingual editions. So we were very lucky to have this book translated into Spanish, as well as the English that I wrote it in. And this story actually began a very, very long time ago. About 10 years ago, I wrote a draft, and it's kind of sat in my shelf for a while. And then I joined this group called Turk, which was an early math group. Turk is a nonprofit STEM education organization in Cambridge, and we were looking at ways to weave math into story. And I brought the story out, and it worked. So the little girl, Camille, measures the height of the leaf pile against her body. She doesn't use formal measurement like rulers or things like that. Little kids measure against their body, and she talks a lot about different sizes. So it's a fun book, but it's also got a little math, which I tell people is fun too. Math is fun.
I am the illustrator of this book. So my role is to help kids understand from a visual perspective the story, because words and pictures are together to make a story happen. So what I did, I put my artwork on the walls opposite of the actual finished printed story so that I can share with the kids the process that goes behind making a story.
We have a story walk where there's a book called Leaves to My Knees, which the book's being read in English and Spanish, and you can go on the story walk. We have square dancing today from the Washington Folk Society. And then we have our hula hoops and our jump ropes and our cornhole and our crafts and our face painting, mini tennis. Thank you, Junior Tennis Champion Center. And the Blair Field Hockey team is joining us to play some field hockey. And of course, there's dress up and giant chess, giant checkers, Connect Four. You name it, we are playing it.
The Story Walk is a big concept that was developed years ago by Ann Ferguson in Montpelier, Vermont.
The Story Walk is basically taking all of the images from the book and separating them out and reproducing them and putting them one at a time on the wall so little kids can walk up to them and process the story, both visual and physical. The concept is to take the story from a printed book and splitting it up into a visually spaced way so that the kids can interact with it page by page and process the story as they move along. That's the concept of Story Walk.
I really love when Jamie Raskin does the Simon Says, but I like the face painting too. That always includes something special.
Probably face painting. I used to do a lot of face painting, and I really like it. So that would probably be it.
I love this giant chess and giant checkers. Also hula hooping. I kind of want to try that again. When I was young, I used to do it all the time, but I don't know if I still got it.
I gotta say the field hockey. All the kids are enjoying it. I'm playing goalie right now. I'm trying to help them out, give them some tactics. They're having some fun, so yeah, I do enjoy it, yeah. Let's play.
I do like dressing up, so dress up has to be my favorite at this point, but I have a lot of other favorites, but I have my crown ready, so this is it for today.
A girl this morning, and her face was painted, I think, like a tiger, but then she had put on this long red dress, sleeveless dress. We had to tie a belt around her so it would stay up. And then she put on a jacket, and she just kept putting more and more layers on. And she was having a great time, and that was pretty cool.
People thought for years that Let's Play America was just for children, but actually, play is good for everyone, no matter what your age is. So we have a brand new logo, and our tagline, connecting communities through play, so that we hope people understand that everyone deserves to play, whether you're 92 or 2.
So we start with the mission, the vision, the values, and everything goes from there. Pat's message can only get out there if people can see it. So that's why I really wanted to help bring it to life, like the play aspect, the fun, just succinct, this is great, and stamp of approval, connecting communities through play. Just wanted it to express who we are in an icon.
As the treasurer, I oversee money coming in, money coming out. We do have an accountant, so I don't have to do everything, but I'm generally reporting to the board about our financial situation and doing reports.
I like a lot of the songs that we play. I'm the one who makes the set list, so I tend to like the songs that I pick. If I had to pick one that's my favorite in the house band set, I don't know, this is a hard one. Do you have a favorite?
I do. It's Rapture by Blondie.
Ooh, that is a good one.
The students have a little input on what we can play, so I suggested that song, and it's really fun.
What happens in this story is a little girl, her brother, and her daddy are raking leaves in their yard, and she wants to rake leaves all the way up to her knees. And the story is about that journey. There is some leaf jumping into piles of leaves at the end of the book. And what we did here today is we brought leaves for kids to jump in.
She wants to rake leaves to her knees, and ta-da! Can you see? She does it. She does it. But that's her goal in the story, is to rake, and she encounters a lot of obstacles, but she's very, very determined. But she does rake leaves to her knees, which means she's got a pile that's perfect for jumping in. And you see, we have the same at the end of the hall. There's been a lot of great jumping.
The Fred Rogers Institute, it's their 20th year since it was formed, and I'm sure many listeners watched the TV show Mr. Rogers. The Fred Rogers Helpers Award, people were nominated across the nation. I believe there's 12 of us that are receiving the Helpers Award. I have 2 people coming from the Fred Rogers Institute that are giving me the award. And I believe the reason I'm one of the recipients is because all the people that have helped me and helped our organization help people to play.
I had no idea I was getting this award. It's the Spirit of Play Award from Takoma Park and Let's Play America. To be honored for 15 years of being the play lady, it really meant a lot to me. I had tears in my eyes.
Love the young School of Rock that comes, all ages, everyone just coming together.
I think the idea of just kind of having a community that's just having more fun and having more joy and having more just time to play, it's a really great thing for the community, and it's definitely something that we're excited to be part of today. The School of Rock, we have a location in Silver Spring, that's where we're from. We offer performance-based music education, and we do both individual lessons and group rehearsals, and it's a great way to learn music not only in the individual lesson context, but also with a group, with a band like these wonderful kids that we've got in our house band who are playing today.
It's a great place, great community, and it's for all ages. We have some kids who have been going to School of Rock since they were 5 years old even. It's a great opportunity.
I'm a weather person watcher, and as a former coach and PE teacher, you know that the weather dictates if you can play outside or not, or if the weather is appropriate. And the good news is, years ago someone said to me, Pat, think wedding when you plan a play day. So we rent Takoma Park Middle School, the all-purpose room, both gyms. So we have so much space that 1,000 people can come out and play at Play Day and have a great time.
Thanks everybody for coming on the rainy day. I think really it's a great time to have a play day because we have so many great inside activities, and you'll never be bored at Play Day.
Thank you to the City TV, because you've all been doing this for a very long time, and it's great that we have the publicity.
We're just all very excited to be here. Pat is also a Starbright author, and this is the first time I've been with Nicole, the illustrator. Typically, authors and illustrators work separately, so they each have their own creativity and freedom. And then the book gets put together, and we're lucky enough to be actually together for the first time for an event, so it's very special. It's very nice.
You can visit Ellen at ellenmayerbooks.com, or you can visit me and see more of my artwork and other books that I have at nicoletagel.art. I'm doing a new book which comes out in January, which was written by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s granddaughter. I was honored to be asked to do the illustrations for this book, and I can't wait for everybody to see it in January.
We try to organize free events for the community, bring people together. It's a chance for everyone to activate their inner child. We all need opportunities to do that. Just come, have a great time, and let's play.
There are many ways you can help Let's Play America, and I hope that those listening today will think about how can I play myself, how can I encourage others, and possibly maybe I can assist Let's Play America in helping people play. Have a great play day!
I had a great day there, and I got a lot of eggs. No one's pushing me mostly.
I liked it. And I got a firework paint. I liked it because I had the unicorn paint. We're coming for 20 extra lessons. It's like Saturday classes, and we're here to have fun together. My mom told me where was the egg was. They took the golden egg first. They got the special prize, the golden candy.
You got the golden egg?
Yes.
Wow.
I printed but didn't go out, so we just went our own ways. And I was getting pushed, and I was just like going as fast as I can to get as many eggs as possible. And I thought it was a golden egg, but it wasn't, but it is. I think them thought kids can't have candy. I think that's why them was busting us. We're here because we want to have fun with our family. I think I want to do the face pencils, and then I want to so I can get all the eggs next time. So for me, the egg hunt was good. It was kind of good. I didn't have that much company, but after the egg hunt, like right now, good company. I got 26. I don't know, not too much. 10, 12. I'm just 81 right now. Before I thought I was going to get all, but then I just only got one. I got this much eggs. I did not get any eggs in the first time, so I try again, and then I got a lot of eggs. 5. I didn't count it, but I think I got like 10. I got 7. None. Not yet. Not one. I didn't want to get the eggs.
I did not get any eggs, unfortunately, but the egg hunt was amazing to see so many people in our community, so many kids. I actually got to meet one of the kids who found the golden egg and saw his prize. So it was really just a wonderful, wonderful event, and I'm so grateful to our recreation department for putting this on. It's wonderful.
We had fun. Yes, we had fun. At least I got less eggs because I cannot eat too much chocolate about my braces. Yeah, I'm soon gonna get braces like hair, so I'm not gonna be able to eat that much candy. Start from the beginning. Start from the end. They start from the end, then go to the middle. Instead, I went to the middle and the end. I didn't get candy, but I only got toys because that's great because I don't want to get my teeth messed up. Also, the reason why I love Easter because Jesus, he created Easter. And when a person listens to Jesus, you pray, and then you get blessed. I want to go on the playground.
I want to try to find eggs to get some candy.
I want to get some eggs. I want to get some eggs.
And have some fun.
We are in an era of inclusivity, and it is important that everyone in the city of Takoma Park can partake of the egg hunt. So I am willing to support an effort to have an egg hunt for adults and just have a category for adults and see what happens. I would be there. I would totally be a part of the adult egg hunt.
I was thinking it would be in the end because I didn't really think it would be in the middle. Because if it was in the middle, it would be easy to go. Too easy. So I went all the way to the end.
It's supposed to be a butterfly, but it already started, so we stopped at holes.
There's going to be many activities we can do here, so I hope we have a fun time.
I was feeling that I will get the golden egg first, but I couldn't have the egg. My plan was that I was going to start from the beginning and get to the bottom. We are going to crack